everybody, welcome to Thái Nguyên News. Now today's headlines. Thái Nguyên attracts investment in real estate sector. Striving to successfully complete dual test in 2021. 10% of error in industrial drones for planting green trees. Firstly, let's have a look at some updated news.
Due to the influence of the COVID-19 epidemic, market activity after the Lunar New Year holiday in Taiwan's province became quieter. Currently, the price of essential goods do not change much compared to the previous year during test. The epidemic caused a sharp decrease in purchasing. The main items which are selected a lot at this time are steamed pork, vegetables, and seafood. After Lunar New Year holidays, at this time farmers in the province are urgently producing. In the spring crops, complying with the planting season is a basic condition in order to ensure productivity. This year, late spring tea account for 97% to 89% of the area. People concentrate on cultivating from 10 to 25 of February, when the seeding are 2.5 to 3 level. In addition, it is necessary to comply with the seed structures to actively respond to weather changes and prevent pests and disease. Previously, many enterprises in Taiwan's province had to face with the situation of workers changing jobs after the Tet holidays. However, after the Tet holidays this year, the number of workers returning to work is not only stable, but tend to increase, in which the number of workers in domestic enterprises is at rate 100%, particularly for FDI enterprises and private enterprises, because a part of workers in the province and cities are quarantined according to regulation to prevent and control the COVID-19. The rate of workers returning to work reaches over 95%.
Recently, at Song Kong Industrial Zone 2, Mr. Nguyễn Thanh Hải, Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, Mr. Trịnh Việt Hùng, Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, Mr. Phạm Hoàng Sơn, Chairman of the Provincial People's Council, attended and participated in a tree planting festival that was organized by Thái Nguyên Municipal Board of Industrial Zone.
This launching ceremony is one of the events to start the activities of forest protection and afforestation in 2021 of Taiwan's province. This is also a concrete and practical activity in response to the initiative of planting 1 billion green trees in the period 2021-2025 launched by the Prime Minister and aiming to spend 10% of the area in industrial zones to plant green trees of Taiwan's province until 2025. The launching ceremony takes place in the early days of the new year with the aims of propagating, mobilizing, and building the movements to plant, care for, and develop green trees areas, ensure landscape and ecological environment. In particular, it will create a spread to more than 96,000 employees in enterprises in Taiwan Industrial Park.
Recently, the Standing Committee of Thái Nguyên Provincial Party Committee held an online conference with units and localities on the implementation of the test after the 2021 New Year holiday.
From the beginning of the year up to now, also facing many difficulties due to the complicated developments of COVID-19 pandemics, businesses in the area still maintain stable production. Early in January, the industrial production values of the province reached 63,000 billion dong, increasing 3% compared to the same period. Most of enterprises have launched production right after the Tet holiday, with an exciting speed of labor emulation. Determined to fulfill the planned targets, the abundant goods have met the demands of customers during the test with public price. Activity to control the qualities of goods and anti-trade frauds have been effectively implemented. Activities of cultures, arts, sport, and festival in the province have been held appropriately in the condition of COVID-19 pandemic prevention and control. The province has also organized many social security activities, visiting and giving gifts to poor households, preferential families, the disadvantaged children in difficult circumstances.
Recently, Mr. Đặng Xuân Trường, standing vice chairman of the Thái Nguyên Provincial People's Committee, attended the 10th meeting of the Standing Committee of Phú Yên Town Party Committee to evaluate the tests in the first 2 months of 2021 and launch a number of key tests in the coming time.
In the first 2 months of 2021, the Party Committee of Phú Yên Town has focused on leading and directing the synchronous implementation of tasks and solutions. The production values of industries handicraft in the areas were estimated at 87.500 billion, increasing 11% over the same period. The total retail sales of goods were estimated as 550 billion, increasing 12% over the same period. The total budget revenue by the end of February 7, 2021 was estimated at nearly 225 billion. Speaking at the conference, the standing vice chairmen of the provincial people committees requested the party committees and Phú Yên Town government to focus on implementing solutions to fulfill socio-economic development tasks. About the project to build Phú Yên Town into a city, Mr. Đặng Xuân Trường asked Phú Yên to ensure compliance with regulation while perform the task of budget collection, reviews all projects in the area to promote these proposed to the province to handle unfeasible projects, while implement the work of military recruitment in 2021, preparation for the election of members for the 15 national assemblies and people councils at all levels.
During recent years, Thái Nguyên economy has always achieved rapid and sustainable growth, creating a solid premise for the development of real estate market. Many investors have achieved success investing in the potential sector.
In 2013, Tiến Bộ Group joint stock companies invested in the construction of the first building with only 7 apartments. After 8 years later, this number has increased to 7 buildings with nearly 1,000 apartments. The occupancy rate is 80%. The open policies as well as clear legal corridors mechanisms of the province have investors like Tiến Bộ Group to have the opportunity to bring social security housing to Taiwan's people. After the success of Diem Thủy Complex residential project in Diem Thủy Commune Phú Bình Industrial and Development Investment, the company is continuing to implement the project of Xuân Phương New Rural Residential Area in Xuân Phương Commune with a total investment of nearly 65 billion đồng. I found just the real estate markets in Phú Bình will get better and better. The first reason is that the infrastructure is increasingly upgraded. We have Thái Nguyên highways and Bell Road number 5. They will be a great motivation for all industries and technological projects to develop. Especially with the Bell Road number 5, I think that within the next 3 to 5 years, the real estate in these areas will develop well. These projects are vivid evidence for the potentials of Thái Nguyên real estate markets, with the advantage of geographical location, convenient transportation, infrastructures, fast and sustainable economic growth. In recent years, Thái Nguyên has attracted a large number of big real estate projects such as Vingroup, FLCs, TNR, Cozies, Danco Group. Thái Nguyên government always creates the best conditions for investment business. Not only Danco but many other businesses are enjoying preferential policies and mechanisms. With the good result in attracting investment, it can be confirmed that Taiwan real estate is an opportunity for domestic and foreign investors. Taiwan's urban appearance in the coming time will also have many changes in the direction of more spacious and modern.
That's all we have for today. Thank you for joining. Goodbye and see you next time.